we're live. Just waiting for video. All right. So, on the playlist today, we talk about the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailers and more. So stay tuned to Metro Kingdom Radio and welcome back to the Switch side. Welcome everyone to Metro Kingdom Radio. It is I, your host, the best by far. It's me, it's J-Playstar. And I am here with three of the most chonkiest co-hosts here tonight. which is very highly inaccurate, because if anyone is the chonk in this group, it is I. But first off, we have Pizza MC Chris.
Yo, 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 what do you want? You don't want to call us sexy professors? I mean, that would have worked too.
Well, that's not as fun. We got ROB the Rob.
Hey.
And we have a reunion.
Hi, I'm Professor Saksa.
So we got, oh man.
Professor Sucks.
Yeah, so welcome everyone to Metro Kingdom Radio, your weekly Nintendo
works.
and gaming and other news, fun, media, anything gaming related podcast here tonight. Yeah, so big, like news, I guess, when it comes to the world of Le Pokemon, because we did get our official second trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And yeah, I think the game is looking pretty great. There was a lot of new information over here, but I think what there's a lot that people are talking about when it comes to this new trailer. But I think I want to just go because you guys mentioned it, and I think it is the hot professors that people are want to talk about, and it is these two over here on the screen. So on the left, we have Professor Sada, and on the right, we have Professor Turo. And apparently, based on whichever game you have, that is your professor. So,
oh man, now I gotta decide on that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, these are easily the sexiest professors since Professor Dadbod Birch, who really shook up the scene with his open body positivity. So I still think he's number one though. Dadbod
Professor Birch. Well, you don't like nerdy, lanky Professor Elm, huh? Not all about that.
There's Gen 2 isn't exactly 10 out of 10. It's like 9.9999 out of 10. So there's just some certain things that I like about Gen 2.
But man, so these two, I actually saw somebody discuss their names. And
I thought you would see cosplay. I was like, damn, that fast.
So, yeah, no. So their names apparently. So if you look at their outfits and how everything seems to be going on, you kind of see that Professor Sada, she has more of kind of like almost like an ancient kind of look to her, almost caveman like. Look, maybe Tarzan. We're gonna go with Tarzan like look to her outfits under her lab coat, and then whereas you see
couldn't have just said wild.
There you go, wild. I don't know because here's the thing. And then you see Professor Turo, and he has it looks like a futuristic bodysuit, right? Almost kind of like this dude's about to go into
Professor
a mech.
Sada.
Right?
You should have just called this game Pokemon Chronos Pokemon Trigger. Because...
Hey, I would have been down with that. Yeah, but yeah. So I guess apparently the names are is a play off of the words Pasada and Futuro, which is past and future. Yeah, right, Rob, right? Yeah, so that's what it's a play off of, because apparently that's what this game is kind of going with in some aspects, which can be also seen when it comes to the two new legendary Pokemon, Koraidon and Miraidon, which one is kind of like a wheel dragon and the other one's like a jetpack dragon.
Man, I was over here thinking they're going to have some kind of transformations too, but I don't know.
They might.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna be able to ride these.
Right?
past
Seems
the
like-
You
future,
didn't
that's
think that,
also like
Johnny?
Pokemon Legends.
I never
Pokemon
even
Legends
thought
past
about
and future
that.
together also.
No?
Look at their chests.
Yeah,
Right?
he has a
That one
wheel
looks
in
like
his
a
chest, and the other
motorcycle.
one has jet legs.
Exactly.
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't even think about that. Yeah, I just thought like they just wanted to go with like, in the past we used wheels, but now we use jetpacks and rockets. But dang, you're right. You could totally ride these. They look like they could turn into motorcycles.
Right?
Mirai, that means
Future.
oh,
Wait,
I thought
so-
it meant C instead. Maybe
Yeah,
right.
that's what Mira.
Oh, that
M-I-R. Mirar.
I don't.
No, well, Mirai in Japanese means
In Jap-
future.
Oh.
So that's what that play is. The word is on that. What's up,
But,
Chris?
so the professors' names, is this the first time that they're not based off of trees?
Trees.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I don't know if I'm
Dang.
okay with that.
Yeah, I think maybe in the future global warming. Oh no.
that is true,
No
huh?
more trees.
There's no trees. in the
There's no
future.
trees. There's no trees in this game.
In the past either. There's no trees in Pokemon Legends either, so it works out.
Oh man, I just noticed something too. When she's talking, she has fangs. Professor Sada has fangs.
Aw.
I couldn't really notice because I was too busy dreaming in her eyes.
I know, right? I was stuck on her hair. I just want to touch it.
Her hair does look pretty sweet, right? But
You can't touch her there. You can't touch her hair indoors, Rob. That's what I heard. There's a time and place for everything.
these professors are breaking these conventions. They're not named after trees anymore, and they're also very attractive. How do you guys feel about this?
Oh, I
It
feel
hurts my
terrible.
feelings. Well, at least now we're people aren't.
The rival as well.
Oh my God, the rival,
There's a rival.
Yeah. So is that your rival?
the girl, right? Is that?
Yeah. So I noticed something too with her. Her animations are really well, like they're very smooth and fluid. Like you notice this, like, and yeah, you're right,
All right,
Chris.
pick up
like,
your jaw. There's
Oh,
she
you're
does-
drooling a little bit.
I love her hair.
Is she a professor also?
Nemona. Yeah, is she your rival? Okay, let's look this up. I'm gonna look at these.
Yeah,
characters.
she's got to be the rival.
Introducing the main characters. Nemona, a powerful Pokemon trainer. Oh yeah, she's totally your rival.
Dude, like, why is he so smoothly animated?
Yeah, and I guess her look does change based on whichever game you're playing. Because I noticed in this other screenshot, she's wearing the
Oh.
violet shorts as opposed to the orange ones. Yeah, okay.
That's so cool.
Uh,
Because like,
her
I
dis-
want the rival to be the same in both games. I don't
her
want to change it.
profile. Your friend Nemona has a sunny and energetic disposition, and she absolutely loves Pokemon battles. She's an experienced Pokemon trainer and serves as a reliable guide for you on your adventures. She has undisputed skill in battle, although it means although it does also seem that she's not the best at throwing Pokeballs. So yeah, I guess she really is your rival, but. You know how we always like get on like all the rivals after Gen 2, even after Gen 1, right? Like how none of them are like mean and none of them are like a jerk. And they're like, oh, I hate all these rivals are always so friendly. I'm okay with this one being friendly. she could be friendly with us all she wants, guys.
Dude, she could be mean too. She could be Gen 2 mean. I don't care.
Let's see if Kyo is here. She'd be like, oh, now, boys, calm down. But yeah, her animation. You're right, Chris. Like, what's up with this animation when she turns around and stuff too? Like, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing.
Is that where the whole budget went?
Yeah, just that one animation. I almost like because I noticed how smooth her animation was. I thought back to how people were giving them so much crap about Sword and Shield reusing animations from past games that they were just like, fine, we'll show you guys. We'll do really cool animations.
Did you see
The
what she
Pokemon
says?
look great too.
I don't want to read into it, but she says, "Are you these three's trainer?"
Yeah, so I think maybe that at that point is where you choose your starter. Yeah, between Sprigatito, was it Quaxley, and Fuecoco, right? And we do get our first look of them in their 3D forms. And are you guys? I guess we did see it in the trailer, but I was kind of taken slightly aback because I didn't realize that we weren't doing like kind of cell shaded. and I guess it is more like Arceus, where it's it's not cell shaded look anymore.
Hmm.
But yeah, I kind of like it though.
I didn't think about it.
And is it confirmed that the catch mechanic is the same as Arceus? It almost looks it, right?
Right?
I don't think so.
But I don't think so either.
It
I-
is. It looks like there's like it's maybe influenced by it, but it's
Yeah.
probably it's. I don't think it's gonna be
Like,
the same at all.
I think it like the Pokemon will still be wild out and about, but when you touch them, then it will be like you go into battle with them. I'm thinking it's gonna be something like that because I just
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a little bit later we can get to it, but it shows your avatar, your character walking and like crouching through, which is what looks like Arceus.
Mm-hmm.
But they specifically didn't show the actual catching mechanic. It cut to like a cutscene catch,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe even a battle afterwards. And
Yeah.
so I don't know if you can throw balls without battling.
Yeah, I
I
don't think
see,
so
yeah.
either.
I think it's probably like some sort of pre-battle setup, like something, some
Right here,
special
right here.
yeah,
conditions.
it's
That
right
was it.
here.
Was that on
Yep.
it?
Yeah, I'm on it now.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like slowly crawling up towards this Pokemon. Dang it, I knew the
Smoliv.
name too. Smoliv. Yeah,
Yeah.
Smoliv, which like when I
close.
saw this thing, like okay, so obviously it's supposed to be an olive, but when I first saw it, I thought this thing was like a pre-evolution for Maractus. And because of like the mouth and the eyes and like everything, but I don't know. Now after they said it's an olive, I'm starting to like, debate if that's really
So
the case.
what if its next evolution is like a
Martini?
bottle ghost? It's a ghost. So it's a bottle. Like with oil in it.
Oh, you think?
That's actually really good.
But it would be a
Some good flavor.
what is it like a
Mm.
ghost
A
grass
fire,
Pokemon?
ghost fire.
It dies, turns into olive oil, and it
It's
shows
a
up
ghost
as a ball.
Pokemon that knows fire moves and then just like lights you up.
But it's a grass type though. Is it always going to be fire grass?
I guess it would be
Grass.
Maybe grass poison.
grass poison, yeah, or it could be grass steel.
Wait,
and,
but
like,
there are those rare Pokemon that switch completely. That like right, they don't carry the same typing.
mm,
We need more of those.
Yeah,
Definitely,
I mean
yeah.
usually like it would be from like normal to something. You know what I mean? Like normal to fighting, normal to
We
water.
don't have that. We should have that.
What, a
Come on,
ghost?
Ishihara.
dude, starter Pokemons that switch typing at
Dude.
third stage or third.
They all
third form.
switch every stage.
Their final is
Okay,
like is
that'll be
something
sick.
else.
That would be sick.
Think if there was a starter Pokemon and like you just didn't evolve past the second form, just like no, I'm not turning you to a bug pot type. I don't deserve this.
That would be horrible. You know how many kids
Right?
do not know
I'm
what's
not liking
happening?
that.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea. Like, they're just like, yeah, I started with grass, and then all of a sudden they have a ghost type, like no grass at all, and you're just like,
That sounds awesome.
That sounds
No, yeah,
amazing.
it died. You picked the wrong combo, Johnny.
The heart died. The kid's heart. If it was all dragon types at the end, that'd be cool. Dragon fire, dragon water, dragon water. The water guy, dragon grass.
you and your
I have a
dragon.
question.
Yes.
So it showed battling with Fuecoco,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that you were all over that one leak back then, where
Mhm.
we saw Fuecoco's back. Did you ever compare it to the leak and see if it was the same model?
Oh, you know what? I didn't even look at that. You're right. Okay, let's look at that Pokemon Scarlet leak. Oh yeah, because we were talking about the one where it was
It seemed
battling a
legit.
Castanet,
With-
right?
With a Castanet Scorpion.
Oh yeah, that's a.
I
that-
don't think it's real.
Also, like, the girl in the purple pants with the long black hair. I hope we get to dress up like that.
You do. So, good thing you bring that up. That is another mechanic that they introduced in here. Is apparently the ability to like this dude right here. If you connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together, up to 4 of you at a time. So these are not these other 3 trainers that you're running around with. These are not like your rivals. These are your friends. Like this is like if the 4 of us were to get in together and play this game together online.
Like raid style.
My number
kinda.
one
Almost,
right
yeah.
here. I'm cautiously optimistic with Nintendo and Pokemon. It's always like one step forward, 2 steps back. So I don't know if we'll be able to play with friends as we want to, but my God, I really hope it's like the full adventure, full multiplayer. Like you don't have to separate to go actually do missions and all that stuff. That'd be really, really cool. but you
Yeah.
never know.
I just hope we get legendary motorcycles.
We will. The guy with the wheel in the chest, remember?
Pop a legendary
We
wheelie.
wheel.
Because then they even have the things off their heads that make it look like they're gonna be handlebars.
His hair. The hair is the handle.
Yeah, you guys are blowing my mind with this because like I
It's
never
just,
even thought
Ratatouille.
about it. I am trying to get a shot of Fuecoco's back. Okay, so I have a shot of Fuecoco's back. Now I
No,
need
no.
to.
There's a better shot than this. Okay, you found it. Okay.
Yeah.
There's one where he's battling.
Yeah, and so like in the leak. Now here's the interesting thing. In the
There's
leak,
one yellow stripe. There's
it's just
not two.
one yellow stripe and not two.
There you go.
But the
It's
weird
fake.
thing is everything else looks the same. But yeah, you're right. Like it's just one single stripe as opposed to two. The legs are smaller. Yeah.
I can't believe we got Grinch twice.
So
That
maybe
sucks.
so yeah, you know what, Chris, you might be onto something. I think maybe that leak was fake. Oh man, but that scorpion castanet was so clever. why would they do this?
And the Japanese name was like cool too. Like it's the people.
It's very well thought out.
It actually made sense. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of it actually makes sense. And that's why I don't know. I'm still of the belief that it's real because just because it went from one stripe to two doesn't mean that it can't be real because that could just be a beta shot. You know what I mean?
Hold
Like,
on.
That's
Go to
true.
45 seconds. 45 seconds. That's where he's actually battling, up close.
Huh. How interesting. You're right.
Oh yeah, the head,
Huh.
the little hair. It's more
Yeah, it
Um,
is.
corner, like sharp.
It's more sharp. Yeah, it almost looks flat compared to like
flat.
the
It,
leak.
it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, am I the only one that's mad that we're getting another electric mouse?
No, because
No.
we get an electric mouse every generation.
Also, like I think the people
I
at
saw
Game
that
Freak.
model and I was like, that's a That's like a fire, little tiny fire bear or fire.
Oh yeah, I
mouse,
thought it
like,
was a
that's
fire bear too.
something.
Which
People at Game Freak seem to be okay with it. I mean, every time they count their money, they always compliment the electric mouse every generation.
yeah, this Pokemon called Palmy. It is an electric type. Doesn't it look like this thing could be like become a fire electric?
That would be cool.
It looks
Right.
like something from Monster Hunter. Not Monster Hunter, but Monster Rancher.
Besides
Remember
Rodent?
that show, Monster Rancher?
I
yeah.
watched the movie.
Oh, I didn't. Yes, there is a movie, huh?
Yeah, there was cuz like in this Pokemon looks a lot like the unused sprites from the
Gen 2?
Pokemon Gold and Silver leaks from like the
Oh, yeah,
original
the fire
like, yeah,
Pikachu?
the fire bear, yeah. It looks
Yeah.
a lot like the fire bear from here, which is crazy when you think about it.
I'm digging all the chonky Pokemon in this game so far.
Yeah, it looks a lot like this thing, like the little fire bear thing that I have up on the screen. So I think, yeah, it's very interesting how it seems like they're like
cool
kind of reusing it because I'm totally cool with that.
Oh, I love that. I forget the name.
Looks like that's what Growlithe turned into. Or
That
Maybe.
turned
name they
into Growlithe.
used.
Well, that fire bear apparently was supposed to be one of the starters. It was originally, yeah, and I don't even know if that was gold and silver. Actually, I think that's red and blue. So I think the fire bear was actually, yeah, Charmander. I think replaced it.
I think the urban legend myth name was like Flareth in Gen 1 when we were speculating about Gen 2 still. And it was like that Pokemon that they saw in the Gen 2 beta. But I think we just called it Flareth.
Yeah, this thing
And-
does not look like it would be an electric type at all, except for its yellow cheeks. This totally looks like this should have been a fire type, huh, Rob?
Yep.
It's the hair. The hair makes it look like a fire fox. Especially with
spell
like
Palmy?
the symbol behind it.
Palmy is Pawmi.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so, but before we go into that, how do you guys feel about like this like new multiplayer mechanic when it comes to the games? Because it almost seems like you guys can play together the actual like game.
Story.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
seems like.
That'd be cool. Or at least there's gonna be quests. There's gonna be multiplayer side quests.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's aren't they trying to make evergreen titles? So it'll definitely make people more likely to keep playing it long term.
That's it.
I don't know. When it comes to Pokemon, they never really go all out with one, like with a mechanic. I feel like they always kind of like play a little safe.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far they'll never do anything like this with like full 100% unapologetic, like all in. So it's if even if it's fun, it might still lack in like, say, because it's a Nintendo game, it might lack in like quality of life,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
accessibility issues. So
there's wording on it actually somewhere in the
On
website.
I
Let me
got
see
it
if I
up
can
actually
find it.
right now. Yeah, so it says you can experience a new style of adventure with a world that you're free to explore at your leisure and not in an order dictated by the story. So it's like,
Well, that's not the multiplayer piece.
oh,
Go to the multiplayer, a deeper experience in multiplayer gameplay. You can discover new Pokemon and explore unfamiliar areas with your friends and family, opening the
mm,
door to an adventure more precious and fun than ever. It doesn't say you can do the entire thing. It says explore unfamiliar areas. It
Oh, yeah,
sounds
look
like
at
it's going to be
that.
limited.
You'll be able to explore the various locations in the region with these games. Oh, I don't know. Because it'll say you'll be able to explore the various locations. It doesn't say specific various
Yeah,
locations.
but for them to say that and not all
the world of
locations,
Pokemon, or the world of
Mm.
I don't
it's
know.
very particular
Reading
wording.
into it,
Yeah, you could be right. Like maybe there is just like a like kind of
Pokemon.
because like I know how in
was
Sword
it
and
called?
Shield you could play in the wild area with
There
other
we go.
people.
Wild area.
Wild
But
area.
that one was different because it wasn't specific people. It was just like random people online.
Well, you could. I thought it was only raids.
No, you can play with other people. They appear on your map, like on the screen
Like-
with you. But
like
You can interact with
shadows.
them.
Hmm?
You
You
could.
can go to their campsite.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah, like you can
But, like,
you can technically talk to them, but like they don't.
can I battle
you-
with them?
Yeah, you can. I think because you could talk to like quote unquote talk to them because essentially you're just talking to like whatever character is walking around, and then I think you can request for a battle or a trade, right, Rob?
How
Or
many
am I making
wild
that up?
Yeah,
areas?
and a lot of times you just walk off. We walk away with an item.
Yeah,
How many wild areas were there in the main game?
one. Yeah, so
Yeah, see,
Sword
so
and Shield
like,
just had
Well,
one big wild area.
3 technically, because then there was the
Oh, the
DLC,
DLC, Tundra or
Mm,
something.
Yeah,
the Crown
Yeah.
Tundra, and the Isle of Armor.
it's like
Yeah.
when we were hearing about Sword and Shield, I don't know, I kind of had this idea that the wild area would be bigger or like more than one place, but I feel like that's probably gonna be similar to this. But
I feel like in
who
here
knows?
everything's the wild area. I think they are
Well-
taking that cue almost like from Arceus, except for
Well, I mean,
think
I don't
the
think it's
whole
gonna be
world.
open world, like as open world as we think for multiplayer.
Okay.
They said there's no differentiation between, like no loading screen between the open world and then like the city. So you're just, it's one area,
Mhm.
Oh,
um,
okay.
like Breath of the Wild. But I don't know if that means you can do multiplayer everywhere. You know, if you want to go change your clothes, go to a shop, whatever, can you do that with friends? Can you go catch Pokemon in caves with your friends? I don't know all of that. Like, I really, really hope so.
Mhm.
But like you said, this is their first attempt at it. I mean, aside from Sword and Shield, so we'll see.
There's two types of games you don't want to get your hopes up for too much: 3D Pokemon and 3D Sonic, and we got both this week.
Oh man. So while we are on the subject of talking about Pokemon that are all in, let's we're gonna discuss here that Lechonk is all elite, baby. Lechonk is
A tank.
there's a-
I don't
so-
know how this became the number one takeaway of the video.
so
For like
this
so
is
many
great
reasons.
because like
Only the
many
name.
reasons.
so we got
Lechonk,
a
yeah,
new
it's the name.
Pokemon called Lechonk. It is a pig, but this is great because the reason why this became a thing of Lechonk is all elite. So all elite wrestling. There's somebody that spotted in the crowd with a sign for Lechonk, which is great because this was on Dynamite, and I was there live yesterday actually because it was at the Kia Forum this week, their first time in California, and so it was awesome. Everything was really great. But I didn't see this sign there, and I kind of wish I did. But yeah, so
Oh, so
LeSean,
you weren't the one that took the sign.
no, that's not me holding that sign. But there
Well,
is
obviously you
the
didn't see it
sign.
because you were holding it up in front of your face. So.
This has been kind of like a running gag at like almost every show of either AEW or WWE, that like somebody will have a video game related sign. So I guess this is like this week's video game related sign of LeChonk, which was revealed literally like that morning, and someone made a sign for it and went to AEW and were like, yeah, LeChonk. But yeah, this Rob, I mean, I know you like the moment it was revealed, you messaged me and you're just like whoever named this is a genius.
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't have cared at all about that Pokemon, that design, whatever. But LeChonk, that name will stay with me forever.
Yeah, and so like this name is great because it works in like on like 2 levels.
Three almost.
Almost 3, right? Yeah. See, Rob, I told you Chris would get it too. Because
Makes me hungry.
right? Because for like, you know, those who don't know, like lechon or lechona, and some places call it that too, it is essentially like a whole ass roasted pig in, you know, certain cultures.
Oh.
And so like, yeah, so we eat, so like Chris and I, Filipino, we have that, and as well as like do you guys have this too, Puerto Rico? Yeah. So
it's crazy how many places call it lechon. Like it's crazy. But yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh no, they didn't. And it's a black pig, too.
So he's like, he is basically roasted already. This guy looking crispy. He's not a fire type, so that. But we don't know yet, right?
No, because in Spain, they rate, there's like, that's where the black pig's from. There's someone there. There's either a special kind of ham that comes from that pig.
Oh yeah.
Or like for some reason that's black in Spain.
You're right.
Okay. Here, I thought you were trying to crack a joke. This guy got burnt. And he's like, but he is a normal type.
Roasted a little too hard.
It is. It is a normal type Pokemon. And yeah, I guess apparently it uses its sense of smell to find and eat only the most fragrant wild grasses and richest berries. Yeah, so
back to the name. Then there's the French people. Everyone's seeing the le and then chonk, and then he's fat.
The chonk.
He's the new villain for Casino Royale. The chonk.
The chonk. So like, yeah, and so I think that's where like most people are kind of landing on, unless you know what lechon is. But yeah, so that's why we're just saying like this name is so genius, whoever thought of it, because it works on so many levels, like that they knew that this was going to be a meme.
They should have went all out and like no, they would not capitalize the scene.
Well, yeah, because Japanese people love their pork too, so you know they've had some lechon.
The katsu.
You know.
Man, when was the last time I've had like actual lechon? Which one of my cousins' like weddings that I go to that they had this? I'm certain that like one of them
or
did.
Any like 2-year-old birthdays that you went to?
Yeah. I'm gonna like put a picture of that like on the screen too. But oh man, it's just so funny though that this and so like this Pokemon is essentially like become a meme on its own because of it. And I love how it's like I searched it up and it's like authentic lechon recipe. Can I just get the picture of the pig though? Like I'm trying to find a picture of the pig.
You can't.
I know. They don't want me to show. They don't want me to show like a fried pig.
Even Google can't keep up with AEW's like speed of gaming news.
Yeah. Although AEW themselves will be releasing a game sometime soon too. But yeah, so for those who wants to see a nice roasted pig, here you go. Is that an orange in its mouth?
Looks like it.
This is a Scarlet version of it. If it was the violet version, there'd be grapes in its mouth. But yeah, which is really funny.
Pokeball.
They like that you notice that's like one of the first things they showed too in the trailer was like I guess it looks like kind of like a school or something with like the Scarlet
Crest?
symbol and the Violet
Yeah.
symbol. Yeah. I guess maybe it's the Pokemon Lab. I don't know. But either way, like I guess whichever version you have, you're gonna get that symbol. One with some grapes and one with an orange.
So I guess that building that the kid walked by, that's like your Pokemon hub.
Yeah, so that was interesting, right? Because it's like a little hub. Almost looks like this could be the new Pokemon Center in some
I think
ways.
so.
Yeah, that's what I was trying instead of the center, Pokemon
Mhm.
Center.
It's streamlined, so you don't have to load into a room. They don't have to add more assets, a full building. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Oh. Yeah, because
They
you don't have to
gotta,
load
create
into
another character for us to
Yeah.
want to marry or
another waifu. I mean,
Another
why
waifu.
couldn't they though? You know what I mean? Like, why can't they just have like a Nurse Joy sitting out there?
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing though. I think if this is our new Pokemon centers, right? Is it, how are we gonna implement the Pokemon Center music in there? You know what I mean? Like, is it gonna is the music just gonna kind of play like in change in the background, like when we approach it, or what? Because a Pokemon
Right?
Center without
It's
the
it's gonna be blaring out the speakers. They're gonna be speakers and it's gonna be like bum 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 bum.
It could be right when you get there and you're talking to them, like it looks like a gas station. It looks like a Chevron, actually. And like, so right when you're there, you hear the music and then like, this is Maria Menounos. And then they're talking about Pokemon there while you're getting your Pokemon thing.
While you're getting your gas.
While you're gassing up your
I
motorcycle.
mean, they do have
Pokemon.
the ads playing in the background.
Oh man, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Now that I think about it, oh, that's really funny though.
I mean, $7 per gallon, so I don't blame you.
Is that what it is now? I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. My car is not gas powered anymore, so I haven't had
You
to.
need a Maridon. That's what you need.
You want to know something really funny, Chris?
What?
I drive a Maridon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have I do drive a Toyota Mirai now. My other car died, so I needed to get a new car. So that's what happened.
Sounds like we need
I
to put
decided
that on your bumper.
I need to
a
go into
sticker
the
of
future.
Maridon.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change my color. My car is now gonna be a violet car with electric streaks all over it.
You should name you should wear a shirt that says like my what's the other Pokemon's name? The other Pokemon legendary? That's not Miraidon.
Kohai? No.
Koraidon?
Koraidon, yeah.
My Koraidon. Yeah, I'm sure this is my Koraidon is at home. or
Yeah,
something like that. I
what's
don't
the
know.
pun for Koraidon? What does Korai mean? Do we know? Anyone?
Let's look it up. Kurai is goddamn. It's a city showed
We're all,
up. and, like,
we're all looking this up.
Maridon's
it
feature
is-
cry means from time immemorial.
Maybe
makes
we're
sense.
missing the pun here. My mind is still blown
Ancient.
at the ancient.
dark or gloomy? Oh, that's Kurai. God dang it.
Yeah, Chris said ancient, which I guess it could make
Which
yeah,
makes sense.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, which naming
Yeah.
convention wise makes sense. My mind is still blown at the fact that these are like legit motorcycle Pokemon, and I never realized it until Rob said something. My mind is still blown.
Be careful with the Maridon though. There's a lot of the first view that you see from afar is a little NSFW if taken out of context.
I will double check to make sure he's right.
Good.
Oh yeah, this one.
Oh, I see. That's oh.
Can we like try to go into like that Austin Powers joke where everyone just cuts each other off with like different innuendos?
Well, yeah.
Right
So,
there.
you know,
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Like Maridon 2, you could totally see right there where your character is gonna like be able to just
I
jump
get it
on
now.
the handlebars right there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. Those like little shoulder spikes that they got going on, those are totally handlebars.
Oh, they do have the shoulder spikes or the handlebars.
Oh yeah, on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really thought you could control with the hair, Ratatouille style, but this is cool too, I guess.
Ratatouille style, or Rakakuni.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Some people haven't seen the movie, John.
Wait, I think all of you have seen it, right? Have you guys all seen Rescue Rangers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've all seen it. Oh,
Good.
Ryu froze. The power of Rescue Rangers has frozen Ryu. Oh, there he is. He's back.
Wait, you see Ratatouille or Wakakuni?
Rakakuni. Wait, have you seen Rescue Rangers yet?
No, but there's another movie with Rakakuni
Oh, okay, never mind.
that came out recently also. Anyways.
Oh, spoilers. Yeah. So what are we talking about? These guys. So I think they actually look cool when it comes to the legendaries. I kind of got a little bit of Digimon-ish vibes going on when I first saw it, but I didn't hate on it.
Every release, there's the Digimon one, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Digimon.
I actually really
it's
like it.
easier, it's a simpler, easier design to work with, and like I guess it's also better, easier to make it to 3D if you think about it, because it's simpler. So
If well, now that we have the two legendaries, which we assume are locked per version, have you guys changed your mind on which version you're gonna get?
No, this is, if anything, this solidified my choice, because I think Miraidon looks sick. I actually really like it. So
I just care about, if I get to dress up as that one girl.
I want to flirt with Professor Sada the whole time. So.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's she in?
Scarlet.
For sure.
Because she's the past one, whereas Turo's the future one.
And it confirms it on her page, I think, because I was reading it, and that's how I'm like, yeah, I'm getting Scarlet.
What is what's the rival wearing?
Yeah,
in
in
Scarlet
Pokemon
versus Violet.
In Pokemon Scarlet, you got Sada.
I gotta look that up. It's important information.
Wait, what was the question?
What's the rival wearing?
Is the rival cuter in Scarlet or Violet?
She's basically wearing the same outfit as you, except for she has like that arm thing. But her outfit is for the most part the same as yours.
Oh, I thought you said she looks different in each.
Yeah, she does. She looks different, as in like her outfit's different.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's the same, but her outfit for the most part is the same as yours, because like your main trainer has like those orange striped shorts or the purple shorts, and so it's the same
it's like
for
a
her.
School kid.
Oh yeah, and they just swapped it there, so it's just got it.
Maybe they're coming out of school.
Now I see it. I didn't see it the first time.
Yeah,
that's kind of nice.
So for the most part, her outfit's the same as yours, so that's why it just depends if you want to see her in orange or in purple. Which is kind of cool.
Decisions. I kind of like the purple though. I might go with the purple, to be honest. I think the orange I'll get tired of pretty quickly. So. But then Professor Sada's I gotta get the orange. I'm sorry.
So you're down with Pokemon Scarlet?
Yeah, I'm down with the sickness for sure. The Scarlet's the
Scarlet sickness. So you're cool with Professor Sada and you're cool with Koraidon?
Yeah, whatever is fine. As long as purple.
Yeah,
wait,
I did
orange. No, god dang it.
I did kind of like go, oh man, like I have to choose between professors too. But then I thought about it and I'm like, how much of these professors are gonna like play into the storyline anyway? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do like the orange legendary more, Koraidon more, so I might pick that one. So.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Actually, I actually really like Miraidon, so I'm for sure just going with Violet, because Violet is
Violet.
It is because you guys need somebody with Violet. If you guys are all going with Scarlet,
I'll have. I'm leaning, depending on how they implement the multiplayer, we might get one of each so that me and my wife can both play multiplayer. Because I doubt they'll allow you to do split screen or like one console with two players, right?
Definitely not.
So
yeah,
curious who the mythical will look like. I mean, is it already by Celebi?
You're right. Because if it's supposed to be like past and future, so is the other one present? Is the the third their third dragon is that one going to be present, you know? What is that one going to look like?
Harambe Dawn.
Is
What's the
Dialga
one
gonna show
animal
up?
that represents the 2000s?
Lugia?
Lugia. Yeah,
Shiba,
maybe,
Shiba
right?
Dawn?
Present Dawn.
Y2 Kuni?
Oh, hey, I like that one.
Y2 Kuni?
Y2 Dawn.
Ooh, they just
This
released
is
some
Porygon.
pretty
Porygon
cool
2000.
clothes on Pokemon Center. A new tie-dye collection.
Oh, nice, for Pokemon Center.
Looks good.
Wait,
Sorry,
so-
I'm just while we're on the topic of Pokemon.
So are we did everyone say which one they're getting? So for sure Rob and Ryu, you guys getting
I like
Scarlet.
Violet. But I
Nah.
might do if we get both, it might be where I get Scarlet so I can have the lady professor and then my wife can have the hot male professor.
I can't believe the professors are more important to me than the legendary Pokemon. Well, what have I become?
No, I think you and the rest of the internet
They know
are,
what they've done.
yeah. Which is hilarious because when you think about it, it's like the adult players are like thinking, "Oh my gosh, with the professors, which one do I want?" Whereas like the little kids, they're like, "Oh man, which dragon do I want?" And,
So
like
true.
while the Pokemon company sits there laughing.
And the furries are like, which 3D game I want?
They're
Sonic
they
or
like
Pokemon?
they go under their money bath and they're just like like gold coins showering on them.
It floods money.
Oh man, that's funny. And then they revealed that the release date is going to be November 18th, which I could have sworn that in our Pokemon podcast
Yeah.
that I did say it was the 18th. But, of course, I haven't listened back to it, so I could be wrong. But I could have sworn I said the 18th because I remember we were all taking bets to see when it was going to come out, right?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I think I was trying to
think-
figure the week before Thanksgiving, and then you decided the Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Friday
sounds
before
whoever-
before Black Friday.
Lost was supposed to buy the other game with the other person. You
Oh
didn't read
yeah, I
that
think
'cause you
Ryu was
stupid.
yeah, you said that right, Ryu. You're like the loser has to buy everyone's games. Yeah.
I don't remember which one I chose. I think I chose 17 or 16.
I could have sworn you chose 12.
I did
That's what I
not.
remember. Yeah, I could have sworn you did.
That's how
man,
much
now I
I'm willing to
gotta
pay for the game.
listen back to it. But yeah, so Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I guess I didn't even have to ask if you guys which one are you gonna, or sorry, are we even getting the game? Because I think the four of us are completely sold on this. Totally gonna get it November 18th. And what's up with that? Now let's do some more speculation. What's up with that little thing at the end with that Pokeball like flying through like crystals, like it's like glass crystal looking thingy? What's up with that, guys? What do you think?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, some
Was
people.
that reference to the trailer also? I think the reveal trailer. With
Yeah,
that
it's
security guard?
at the very end of the trailer. No, the Charizard is not. That's just YouTube suggesting the next
But
video you can watch.
I thought that was on purpose for the YouTube thing, like a clean transition out so that there's time for the thumbnails.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know.
Celebi is also in Pokemon Crystal, right? So
Yeah,
Insane.
it's interesting. Yeah, that's what people were saying too. Is like what Crystal is that like the little tease here, and if the Pokemon is based off of like essentially past and present, right? I guess Celebi
Time
could
travel
would make
Pokemon?
sense with time travel. Yeah, because that seems to be the theme here. So I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Did anybody change their starters that they were gonna go with based off of what you've seen now?
I might go with the grass cat. I might go with the grass cat.
Right,
Gra-
it's super cute.
But even if I choose the wrong starter, like even if I regret it, Ampharos is in the game, so I'll be okay.
Yeah, I usually, if Ampharos exists, I make that my electric like
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Not even that good.
Yeah, Ampharos is not great, but it's just so cool. Although Mega Ampharos, I guess, is pretty
Mega
sweet.
Ampharos is easy. It's easily the best. Like my favorite. Like that and like the Gengar lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Like including Megas. That's probably like two of my favorite Pokemon lineups. Evolution lineups.
Yeah.
Look at that. The hair on Mega Ampharos.
Although, like, after seeing them in 3D, I kind of like how Quaxley looks a little more now. But I think
mhm.
I'm
I think
gonna
it looks really
stick,
cool.
right? I think
The
I
hair
might
physics or the hat physics.
I think I'm gonna have to stick with my guns and just go with the kitty cat. Just because
Because
the
like
cat.
also, I guess if I'm getting, it depends. If I get Koraidon, then I'm not sticking to it. I'm not getting the orange starter. I just don't want two orange guys on my team.
That's true. That's a good point.
I mean,
Priorities.
I'm definitely not on the duck. I don't like the duck. So
Oh, what?
I'm
You don't like
You
probably
hear that,
gonna
guys?
start
The
with-
guy who doesn't
with
like Mario
Fuecoco.
Odyssey doesn't like the duck.
But yeah, I might get the cat, but
Are we all
Wow,
going to the
everyone
cat?
loved the cat.
Yeah, dude.
The animations, I mean, for all three are great, but they really make the cat feel like I'm getting Chikorita vibes from it, and I think that's why I'm picking the cat.
For Coco's hair, is it always flat towards the screen? You know, like how
Yeah.
Mickey's ears are?
I think so.
That's dope.
From what I can tell, I think it is.
I always love that type of animation style.
That's so cool.
I'm a little worried how he'll turn up when he evolves. I don't know, because he's cute right now.
Yeah, for now.
If he could just stay cute for a while, like all three,
Why
that'd
don't
be
you just stay
great.
cute? Yeah.
Like Gengar is still kind of.
Speaking of
funky.
cute,
My little kitty wants to say something. Which one are you gonna start with, Ichigo?
I'm
purring.
gonna pick the
He's-
cat because
he's-
I'm a cat.
He's just purring. Should we paint him green, and then like so he
Do
can have a Sprigatito.
And then
Ooh.
you could go as a duck, and then we'll just find a dog to go
little
as.
dark green right here on your face, and then like get the rest of your fur light green. You cool with that, Ichigo? All right, boy, I'll put you down.
So when are we getting the next Pokemon fighting game?
Never. Hogan sucked,
No.
dude. Like
They're taking it out of like the Pokemon like lineup, right? The championship lineup. Pokemon
as they
tournament?
should. That's terrible. Like fighting games. Here's the thing. Fighting games
don't let 'em
need to
get
follow
started.
one rule. You both should be able to see the same screen, like always.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's
see
like part
what
of
you
fighting is that like you can't hide anything from your opponent. So
But I mean, like just it's not Pokemon tournament, more like Coliseum.
Oh.
okay. Sorry,
Like
you
tournament style.
got me all riled up
Oh,
there, Rob.
please.
Never,
Wait,
because
Yeah,
these
because-
games do that now, so you don't. need
Isn't
to do it.
Coliseum coming to Switch Online?
No, what? Why would it?
No, not Coliseum. One of them.
Stadium?
What's the ones before that?
Stadium?
Oh,
Stadium. Is it not?
No, I don't see why they would. Was it
Well,
listed
so-
on there?
I don't
What's
know.
up,
For
Rob?
some reason, I thought that they would connect that to the Game Boy. Oh no, it was maybe a rumor that they would release the Game Boy versions and then also because you can play. Can you play Pokemon Blue, Red, and Green on
Pokemon Stadium, yeah.
on Switch?
No. Not
Okay,
yet,
there
at
was
least.
something about them connecting it and then
You could
Releasing
play
that
them on DS or the 3DS. You're
3DS,
able to
yeah.
buy them.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I bring it up is because when the Pokemon Home update came through, it pretty much got revealed that all your Pokemon forms are hard coded in, and they're saving all that data still.
Mm-hmm.
So if you had like a Mega Evolution Pokemon, or if you have a Pokemon with the Z move or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
it'll still have it tied to it as long as it wasn't erased because of like whatever game it had to go to or whatever, you know?
Mhm.
for future proofing makes sense.
Yeah. So like I found that out, and then I was watching the Pokemon anime, the Journeys,
Mm-hmm.
and in Journeys, by the time that Ash fights B for a third time, he's fighting Gigantamax Machamp with a Mega Evolution Lucario.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, dude, that's dope. They gotta make that game.
Oh, well, I mean, I think they're
okay.
just. I honestly think they're just wrapping up the series. We're bringing back everything back into one tournament. So,
Because they gotta do it in real life.
that's too much. That's too much production.
Yeah,
man.
after Dexit, I mean, you can keep hoping, but I don't know.
I mean, didn't they say that like maybe Pokemon Home, like they might allow battling in there? I mean, maybe, right? Like if maybe they might just do something like that. I'm not sure.
Wild.
That'd
That'd be cool though.
Yeah.
I mean, if the fans can make a simulation of it, which they have, it's like almost near accurate. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it for home, but I don't know like how many people would be into it because there's probably it's just gonna be straight up battling. But it would probably be like really old, not really polished, like just the exact models from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we're done with this,
Oh, is that what's going on in the background?
what?
Oh no, that's still a Pokemon trailer.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say that I really do hope we can ride these as motorcycles because it sucks to be in an open world game and not be able to go fast.
You're waiting for that transition, weren't you? So so Sonic Frontiers got its first I guess like gameplay trailer, and which is them essentially trying to make an open world Sonic game. Yeah, like it's very interesting to see.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I don't really know exactly.
Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, it looks like it literally just looks like Breath of the Wild, but like but with Sonic doing Sonic moves in the Breath of the Wild world.
A bunch of random rails,
objects.
ramps thrown into Breath of the Wild, and it's like a tech demo almost.
Yeah. But like the fields, they kind of also look like what's that game, Xenoblade?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can totally see
any
it.
other like grassy field RPG.
Well, one thing I will say is it's good that it's open world because obviously like one of the issues with 3D Sonic is that like it's hard to contain this when a character is that fast for platforming, and then when he ends up climbing stuff or not climbing stuff, platforming, trying to get to a certain heights or whatever, it looks like there's fixed camera angles, so they actually slows down the platforming pretty well, which I think Sonic also needed, is like the 3D platforming in his games. Sometimes they just kind of depended on going super fast all the time, and sometimes it's hard to control, keep pace, especially with the camera. Camera issues have been the major thing in Sonic 3D games, major issues. So
yeah,
it looks like they kind of figure out like a good intuitive design to where you don't even have to control the camera much when you're climbing up these buildings. And the platforming actually looks fun. Looks more fun than any 3D Sonic platforming game that I've ever played.
So one of the things I just noticed right away from this gameplay thing is it clearly shows one of the faults of a 3D Sonic game. That always seems to be the problem, is that like Sonic seems to always be moving like so fast that you tend to miss like certain things to just make you keep going, like the fluidity of him going fast, like this one where he jumps up the trampoline, the spring, and then like you see like the purple ring, and instead of going through the purple ring from the bottom, he like has to go on it from the top, and yet the ring still propels him up forward, like or propels him upwards. And I'm just like, oh my god, like this is such a 3D Sonic thing, to completely like miss that ring.
I can't believe they let that one go through. I mean, I can kind of tell that this was like filmed by a tester playing it, by the way that they're playing, and how they never let Sonic land regularly. They always have to fast land. But that's a really good point. He goes from the top of the ring and it bounces him up. It's kind of messy.
Well, because that's
for a trailer, which is essentially it is.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I mean, the games have always been kind of like that. Like there's those rings that will propel you to the direction that the game wants you to go, because that's where you're supposed to go next. But then if you go in through the wrong way, it'll still propel you to the correct way, when it's just like, like maybe just get it right the first time and let us go through the correct, the opposite side. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just one of the faults of Sonic 3D Sonic games, is because since he moves so fast, the camera has trouble keeping up with him, and then you tend to miss the rings, like that you need to go through correctly. Like, you'll miss it. And so yeah, and then it just like kind of looks sloppy, because then, as you can see in one of the other things, when he's running up the wall, all of a sudden he has like zero momentum going up this wall, and then all of a sudden he goes from like 0 to 100, and he's like blasting up the wall. It's like, what? It was like, how did you start going that fast? I don't know. But it's just that's just 3D Sonic,
One thing I wish they did with like Sonic, and one of the reasons I know I always talk about how much I loved Sonic and the Seven Rings, even though it's like not like a really the most polished Sonic game. The thing is, like, they added a lot of like things where if you were a lot of movement options, and I think this game has some I think they show it at the end of the trailer, but there was like some cool movement options they had. One of the things I really liked was if there was like a row of rings, if you would eventually get an ability where you can actually like teleport through the rings, and it would just like shoot you to the other side, and you collect all the rings. And
it's called Light Dash.
Light Dash, yeah. And I think Sonic should have like, I hope they do a lot of more movement options, like how you were talking about just now, like the burst of speed, like goes fast, goes slow. I hope you have the option to choose, like, instead of just stopping, if you want to try something more difficult, to keep going faster. I don't know. I feel like instead of just going fast, you should also, there should be like a skill level where it rewards you. You have to earn that speed, So
yeah, I know what you mean. But that's what makes it hard, though, right? Because then like you'd have to create a world that just has that much room for you to be able to create that much speed.
Exactly.
And that's the folly of 3D Sonic games, and why they're so kind of hard to do.
We might have talked about this before, but like one of the fundamentals of like 3D platforming games is exploration, being rewarded for looking around corners, and revealing everything. And that's like, it's completely at odds with going fast, which sucks because that's the best part of Sonic. And when you have those two conflicting, I don't know, the game design's really hard. I think all of the, like, to 100% it to be a good gamer, you're going to be doing these slow puzzles. You're going to be looking around the corners. Like, when I see them going fast here from rail to rail, it gives me gamer FOMO, because I know he's missing all these things to the left and to the right. Like,
yeah,
I couldn't do that.
Like, that's why Knuckles and Rouge, that was literally their whole thing in Sonic Battle 2. So like Sonic Adventure Battle 2, yeah. So it's funny that they had to come up with 3 different characters, because Sonic's so fast he can't destroy and kill all these enemies, but you have Mecha Tails to do it, and he can explore these things, but Knuckles is there. It's, I don't know. I hope they do a good job in rewarding players to explore, but when you're going fast, it's like you can't. I wonder how much you can take time to appreciate like everything,
There's this section of the trailer which is, I'm thinking him literally running across from one side of the map to the other and ignoring everything else, including this bird function, which we obviously know there's going to be something with that bird. Does he jump on it? Whatever.
What if it's trying to lead you to where you're supposed to go?
Oh, maybe.
Or what if it's trying to kill you?
I thought it was if you jump when it's above you, then you can glide or something. It looks like it's trying to be on top of you.
It's definitely like something.
Yeah, it's something. I'm interested, but yeah, they did that and they just avoided everything. Kept running straight, a little bit diagonal. I'm like, but I want you to stop and go there. I want you to stop and go there. And so it's the fundamental problem. But
yeah,
well, I do want to play this.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
It looks cool, right? Like, you want to just like run, and I think that's like what they're trying to aim for, is like just imagine being able to just run with Sonic, like wherever you want, just keep going, and which awesome, that sounds really cool. But then like it is that
that's what
issue.
They're doing.
Yeah, I think that's it. That is
like he's building the map just so Sonic can just boom and get out of the whatever
That would be cool if you could create like kind of customize the map as you get, more and more into the game, and then you just kind of make your own playground. But I think they're probably just going for like this, this giant super giant hub world.
Yeah.
Where the whole entire world is because you can't put him in the Peach's castle because he would just pew, and just go straight to a painting. This one, they probably want to make it to where the whole you're just having like little missions everywhere. It kind of reminds me of similar to like Bowser's Fury, where like everything's kind of connected. And maybe hopefully the world can grow with Sonic, because if it kind of just stays the same, I think running around nonstop would just get kind of repetitive,
I think it does. I think like you kind of see like he seems to activate this thing and the world kind of like expands a bit when he does it. So I think I think it'll like get bigger as you keep going. Kind of like maybe like Breath of the Wild, where like you have like the towers that reveal like the different maps, parts of the map. I think that's probably going to be the similar thing here.
It's kind of like a Breath of the Wild in that the shrines, but their shrines are kind of more upwards.
So they have these purple coins from Mario Odyssey. You know what I mean? Like they're just taking all the good stuff that Nintendo.
Yeah. First they saw Nintendo, they saw Mario speed rolling, and now Sonic all of a sudden is running with his head upside down. Like, what is this?
It didn't show any enemies, right?
Yeah, I didn't see any in the trailer.
The only enemy is 3D
I think I saw one in one of the like the quick clips where like he does like the homing attack on it, but I'm not even sure if that was an enemy or just like.
I think there was
balloon.
Some form of an enemy in that one. Yeah. Overall, it looks like they're trying to show off Sonic, similar to how when Mario 64 was first revealed, they were trying to show like, oh, this is how you can move around. But it is kind of odd that like it's just some dude playing.
I can kind of see too like how it kind of feels like it takes you out of the world a bit, because you just see like these really cool like realistic ruin air things, and then all of a sudden there's like these futuristic rails and like spring bumpers and stuff. Yeah. And like, but I think what it is, it's supposed to be like Sonic ends up in this world, and some of this stuff like came from his world too. So yeah, because they kind of show like anything that's purple. Excuses. Anything that's purple kind of has like a pixelated kind of like thing of glow about it. So I'm thinking maybe anything that's like purple is kind of like not from this world. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it seems like I'm making excuses, but you know what I mean? Like the game doesn't look that bad. It's always like one of those things where it's just fun to criticize Sonic. Like this game looks like it could be fun to play, but then, you just kind of like, it just makes you wonder how much it'll be able to keep your attention and whatnot. Yeah.
The art style is like doesn't look fantastical enough for like for the metal parts, like the non-natural trees, and like the actual futuristic looking parts. They kind of look like, I don't know. It would have been cool if there was a class with two different styles put together, and then at least it would stand out with a purpose.
Okay, I see what you mean.
But like, now it just kind of looks like someone put Sonic and Xenoblade or something.
Oh, like as in like maybe they could have used like bolder colors for like to
represent
the non-ancient parts, like the technology parts. Instead of purple, maybe they should have just went with red.
Yeah, because it looked like, it's like, oh, this place looks so cool. Oh, there's a giant rail up there that with like a thin platform layer, and we don't know why it's flying. It could have had you could have had like jetpacks or something, like at least tell us why it's flying. So some secret mana glowing force. I don't know. But it's the early part of the game. Like we don't know what exactly how it's gonna look at the end.
Yeah, I don't think I really like these signs with like these slow
those Isabelle signs.
Yeah, with this like a question mark on them. It totally takes you out of the atmosphere of like this natural like ruin looking
those
area.
Are like waypoint quest signs.
Yeah,
that's what it seems like.
It's
like
sorry, go ahead.
Well, it seems like there's he walks past a couple of them, and whenever he solves something or he finishes something, like one will light up and send out like the waves.
But couldn't they just make that like a light or something? Why does it have to look like a slow crossing sign?
Ball thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like the spinny ball thing from the games.
Yeah, it's honestly, it looks like I'm excited for the movement. I want to see what, because it looks like they're really like trying to go off. You know, if it's open world, just they can
The
do a lot of things with
checkpoint
movement.
marker, that's what it
But
was.
Yeah.
it's
Mm.
giving me a lot of Sonic 06 vibes. And I know that Sonic 06 has like that deadline issue, the budget issue, whatever. Like there's a lot of bugs in it. So I don't think that's going to be the issue. It's just the way it kind of combines that realistic look with Sonic is like just not like, it doesn't really, I can't get excited for it.
It's no
And I
use.
swear
Sonic
if I see
hasn't
it,
fallen down once in this trailer, so
there's a princess in this, I'm
Can-
gonna be so mad.
I think we're
Can I
already
ask-
doing good.
What do you do in this game? You collect stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
What? No, but like honestly, what have they shown us that you can do in this
Yeah.
open world game?
Yeah,
can
puzzles
explore,
and
but-
collecting.
You can explore, but
Yeah, I know, because there's no enemies, you know what I mean? Like maybe they
No,
should have just shown us
there's
the
no
enemies and
Quests. There's no like people to kill.
yeah, you're right.
I mean, obviously, it's just a trailer.
yeah.
what
I
if
mean,
this is Sonic's dream world.
I
if
will
this is
say,
heaven?
admitted-
It
Admittedly-
seems like an alpha build or something.
Yeah.
Like gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think like this is meant for us to. I don't know. I don't feel like it was ready for us to see all of this yet because it's really hard. Because the only thing that I see here that kind of gets me excited is the parts when he's like running through like all these different forests and he's just like
Yeah.
nonstop, just like going running around. I'm like, that sounds really cool to do. It looks like it'd be really fun to do. It
See,
looks like it'd be really fun.
after I watched this the first time, I was excited. But
Yeah.
now that it's repeated like 3 or 4 times, I'm like,
Wait, yeah, because like it, you know, it. I would rather. I was more excited watching Mario 128 tech demo on GameCube than this. Like at least that.
Yeah, give me Sonic 128. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, because at least that one looked more interesting, right? Like there was more going on, and you were just kind of like, "What am I supposed to? Why is there a bunch of Mario's running
That,
around?"
like, I don't know, right?
Yeah,
I hope it's so good.
I
I hope,
one thing
I
do
hope
like,
the combat's like awesome.
I could have sworn that there was like a video of combat that I'm not tripping
was,
out.
I thought it was
about
at the
this.
end, right?
No, not in this one. Let's see.
Oh, the one I saw is I could have swore anyways, the one thing I will
Okay,
say
here
is
it is.
I
This
do
one.
like the fact that Sonic. I do like the fact that this trailer isn't a CGI trailer and like a cinematic pre-made trailer. So
Yeah, see, this one actually shows like gameplay fighting footage. I know. I knew I didn't imagine that.
yeah.
oh, wow.
And like I seeing some of this, I'm like, oh my god, this totally looks like Sonic. Yeah, see, like if they had like shown that, like him fighting these enemies in the gameplay trailer, I would have like been more excited. Cause yeah, it's like a
There you
almost
go.
a 2-minute
It's
video,
cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cooler.
right?
They're very unpolished, but it looks like at least we know there was actually a goal in mind, which is, oh, we gotta kill this dude.
Yeah, you need to see this in like in slow motion when he's doing this like whirly attack against this thing. He looks so funny because he's just
Yeah, right?
like
He's
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 completely
stuck.
static in the same pose, but he's just spinning in circles with this in the same pose.
Gotta go west.
It looks so funny. You know, it's like I don't know what's up with Sonic games and just like janky animations, but like it's a thing, man.
That's funny.
Yeah. Right? Do you guys not see how funny that looks? He's just
No,
all
he's-
like his leg is just in the air and he's just spinning like this.
Like it looks like he's getting like he's in the what is it doubles ice skating, figure skating, but like no one's swinging him around. Like, but someone's
Yeah.
there.
Oh man, so funny.
All right, Knuckles, don't let me go. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what else like they have. You know, I'm excited to try this game out because, you know,
I want to play it.
yeah, I want to play
But
it. It
the best
looks
part
like
so
I might
far-
have fun. We're just being
Best
part so far
overly
is no
critical And it's just unfortunate because Sonic just seems to get that like unfair overcritical, but I think it's because he's such a huge franchise that like, you kind of have to be a bit more critical with him because like he's a video game legend, so you're going to expect his games to be legendary.
Gotta go last.
Legendary failures.
Yeah, and jank, legendary jank.
Legendary jank, yeah. Sonic finds the glitches so you don't have to. Praise best Sonic.
All right. Well, I think we should probably close it out here tonight. Really quick, I believe there is a Mario Strikers demo
Ooh.
that's going on this weekend. You can download it, and it's like a play test because I think they want to like test out the servers. So
Multiplayer.
yeah, I think it starts tomorrow. So yeah, it's like a little demo thing. So yeah, guys, maybe check
Doesn't
that
it come out in a couple? When does it come out?
next week.
This summer, right? July?
So soon.
Yeah.
In a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
What else comes out? What comes out at the end of this month?
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem, Three
Oh.
Houses,
Three Hopes. Yeah.
Three Hopes. Okay.
Yeah. The Fire
And Cuphead
Emblem
DLC.
Warriors game.
I don't know if anyone here plays Cuphead, but Cuphead DLC.
I haven't
that we've
beaten the
waited
first
for
one,
a decade
so
for.
I don't know if I
Oh.
want to play that DLC. That I'll probably still whoop my ass.
Who's getting Strikers, by the way? I forget.
I think I might get Strikers because it looks like. I mean, okay, I'll try out the demo, and if I really enjoy it and have a blast, then yeah, I'll probably do it. But
And-
but if I just like whatever about it, then I don't know.
The thing
We'll
is, if
see.
it has RPG elements, Johnny is sold. So
That's true. It kind of does though, and we do get
Yeah.
Rosalina in this like sweet like outfit. So you know what I'm saying, maybe.
and there's a build a castle.
'Cause, I mean, I love the
evil Dragon Quest Lord.
I love the original Strikers, so I don't see why I wouldn't like this one now.
Yeah, I mean, the Nintendo Wii Strikers is like very underrated game in my opinion, and the whole series. Both those games are underrated.
Dun, 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 dun. All right.
Oh, before we go, I'm gonna say this real quick, Johnny. So check it out. Freaking Elaine, is it his name? Elaine from Gen 5 X.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so he is the only person in the champions Pokemon Journeys bracket. So for those of you who don't know, the champions bracket in Pokemon Journeys anime is like all the champions from the different leagues. So you have like Lance for Johto Kanto region and like Cynthia and all of them. So Ash is obviously the Alolan region. Elaine is in it. He's the only one who's not a champion. How did he get invited? Like how did they end up making me hate this guy even more? I'm so
Was
mad.
he not
Johnny.
the champion from Kalos?
Is he?
Yeah,
God,
he's the one that
yeah.
Ash lost to.
That's
'Cause
right.
yeah.
I erased that from my memory.
Remember how everyone was very mad about that, like us, and we talked about how pissed off
He
we were
doesn't
on the
deserve
pod?
it though.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's in with his Charizard, and then what's his name? The guy Leon also has his Charizard. For some reason, Ash does not have his Charizard on his team, and we don't know why. So
It's Dragonite though.
he has
Wait,
Dragonite. That's true.
But Diantha's in here too. So why do they have two champions from Kalos?
I guess it's the Masters Invitational. That's what it is.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, but oddly enough, the defending champion, I guess he won the last one, is Leon. He's considered as the world champion.
I see.
I thought Leon had created it.
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
Hey, well, I
They
guess
just call
if
him
you,
world champion.
I guess if you can create it, you can make yourself the world champion, or if you work or you're with the boss's daughter, Triple H. Yeah. So.
I don't know, man. I only watched those 3 episodes. Sounds like you watched way more of it.
No, I ever since Ash lost Kayla's league, I've been traumatized. So
All right. So I think we should go close out the pod now. So thank you everyone for tuning in and listening to us here tonight. Be sure to follow us here. Subscribe to us here on YouTube at Metro Kingdom Radio. Hit that bell notification icon so you know whenever we go live. And download our podcast wherever you download podcasts, like Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Apple Music. I have to keep changing it. Amazon. I think you could even find us on Audible too. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at Metro King Radio. And oh yeah, Crossing Pocket Cast. I don't know how long that joke's gonna keep going, but
Forever.
but yeah, don't download our stuff there too. So thank you everyone for listening to us here tonight, and allow us to say our goodbyes. Ryu.
For some reason, I keep thinking Pocket Cast is a real thing now. This is all your fault.
Well, Pocket Cast is a real thing, not Animal Crossing Pocket Cast.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Rob.
Adios.
Chris.
Bye, everyone.
And from me, your host, J-Playstar. Thank you, everyone, so much for listening to us. And until next time, we shall catch you on the Switch side. Da-na-na,
Just make Serena a Pokemon champion.
They
I
should
guess
just
she is.
They should just have
Yeah.
more K-pop concerts that I can bail out on you guys for, because Twice was awesome, Chris. I'm gonna just throw that in there
I'm
for the
jealous.
pod
I'm jealous.
and everything.
I told my coworkers, they're like, some of them are K-pop fans. They're like, nice, nice.
Twice, nice.